just don't understand.
Oh, man, here we go. This is a good one in this morning's Your Legal Brief. We are talking about summer camp and child custody. How do they go together? Oh, if you only knew. Parents who are sharing custody of their little campers are grappling with how their custody arrangement really impacts enrollment decisions. Joining us this morning to answer these questions in all of 3 minutes is Nicole Sodoma of Sodoma Law. We're going to walk through this. Actually, we're going to run through it, Nicole, because we got 3 minutes. This is like a 2-hour discussion, but this is a big deal. So when it comes to, and if you've gone through separation and custody issues and divorce, you know exactly what we're talking about here, Nicole. The difference between legal custody, physical custody. Those two words, legal and physical, major difference, right?
Big, giant difference.
Okay.
When you think about physical custody, I want you to think about where the children put their heads on their pillows at night. It is literally that part of the schedule. And in fact, we've really stopped talking about it as physical custody. It's a lot easier to describe when you say, what's the parenting schedule?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, why? So if that's physical custody, then what's legal custody?
Legal custody is who makes decisions. And so it may be that one person has the right to make decisions over certain issues, the other parent has the right to make decisions over other issues, or we're going to have a process for how to present a decision that has to be made, and if we can't resolve it together, what the process will be for that impasse, if you will.
Well, let's say there's like a joint custody, but one maybe has, what's the term used? If you have joint custody, but one of them, you know, they actually stay at the other house more times than not. I mean, when it comes to legal custody issues, does that person get more of a voting right? Say it comes to a medical decision, braces or elective things that don't have to be there. Is that where you see a lot of fighting sometimes?
So I want you to just go back for a second and start with the words joint custody, because when you say joint custody, I'm thinking, are we talking about a physical, are we talking about the parenting schedule? Are we talking
about, down to that again.
Right, are we talking about the parenting schedule? Are we talking about how we're making decisions?
Oh, wow.
So you have to look at your agreement or your court order, or know what you want in your court order or your agreement, so that you know how those decisions are going to be made, where the children are going to be putting their heads down on their pillows at night. So when we talk about summer camps, a lot of orders don't actually have great guidance on who makes decisions on extracurricular and who makes decisions on summer camps.
Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, because this is the time of year where a lot of folks are signing up for those kind of things. And I would think, do you find a lot of couples, if they're already kind of not agreeing on certain things, is this where you find more resistance between partners? Is you have one that might agree, the other one says, I don't want to, or I don't have the money to pay for it, you can't make me. How does that play out?
Well, it impacts so many different parts of a parenting schedule, because it might impact the actual schedule. It's going to impact expenses. It might be that one person had already planned a vacation with the child during that time that the other parent wants to pick a summer camp.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, as the children get older, they know where they want to go. They know, and we have to rely on the order or the party's agreement.
And of course, there's also documents that the kids have to have in order to go to some of these camps as well. Put it in writing.
Contacts.
Put it in writing. You gotta have that all the time. And listen, track down an attorney, just like Nicole. If you just have so many questions, like we always do, and you can't seem to get to the end of the rope there, find some legal help. And again, don't forget to put the kids first. That's really what it's always about. So Nicole, thanks for coming on with Sodoma Law. We're going to wrap this up. Take a quick break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.